Hello everybody, welcome back, welcome to another video. My name is Gabriel, and today we have another LEGO Dimensions set. It's been a while since I've done this. The last one was like, what, the Cyborg Fun Pack? Now we have the Emmet Fun Pack, set number 71212, for ages 7 to 14, with 55 pieces and 1 minifigure. And this was released in 2015 for Wave 1 of LEGO Dimensions for around $15 in the United States. And I don't remember where I got this, I don't know if I bought it or if my dad bought it. But we're going to open it up now and see what we got inside. Oh, I forgot my knife, hold on. Here it is. Alright, let's open it up now and see what we got inside. So it has been opened, and I cut it the wrong way. There's supposed to be a tab in there, but I cut that wrong when I first got it. See what we got. We got the set repackaged. So we have the pieces here in the bags, the 2 toy tags, and the instructions. Now these are not actually the instructions, these are startup guides. So they tell you, well, yeah, there's instructions for building the figure, but you need to use the figure in game to unlock the build instructions for the vehicles. And how this works is you start off with the excavator. You have Emmet's excavator, and then you do challenges, and well, not really challenges, but you do the puzzles in the free roam gameplay. You get those gold bricks, and you get the studs, and you buy upgrades for your vehicles. And once you buy enough, you unlock instructions for the next one, and then the next one. So there are 3 builds: Emmet's excavator, the Destroy Dozer, and the Destructo Mech. And I will showcase all 3 of those in this video, and I'll showcase what the excavator looks like in game. I think I have all of them unlocked in game, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to use the instructions on lego.com. For those of you that don't know how to find those instructions, I can show you. So, bring you over to my screen over here. So there's the brick set page opened up. So what you're going to want to do is you want to go to lego.com, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of lego.com, you're going to go into the support tab that says find build and instructions, and you're going to type in the set number 71212 into here, and it'll give you 4 different instructions. The first one is the startup guide that we have right here, and then the other 3 are the 3 different builds. So I have the one for the excavator, which shows you how to build the excavator if we scroll down a little bit, and then we have the Destroy Dozer and the Destructo Mech. So this is how I'm going to be able to build them without having to load up the whole game, because it does take a hot second in order to do that. But now we can get into the speed build. The speed build. So that was a pretty quick speed build. Took me like 5 minutes. But then again, they gotta be quick because, you know, if you're playing this in game, you gotta be able to rebuild your set, or not your set, but like the little build. It's gotta be pretty quick. So they did a good job of making that. One thing I do have to point out though is that when you play LEGO Dimensions and you're constantly rebuilding your vehicles, you loosen the pieces and make them, you know, not work as well. Like a lot of the pieces with the clips may not work as well. One of the sets that I have, the Wonder Woman Fun Pack, it had a whole bunch of flaps on the invisible jet, and a lot of those, I think all 4 of them kind of got loosened. Not really broken yet, but I do need to order some new ones. But an example is this one right here, is that this little clip is already pretty loose. Like it doesn't make, if I put it in, you don't hear the loud click as you would with these ones. I'm sure you guys heard that, but you don't hear it with this one. So that's one thing I'd like to point out. But now we can take a look at the minifigure. So this version of Emmet is a really cool Emmet. This is the one that we see at the end of the LEGO movie when he doesn't have the piece of resistance on his back anymore. And it's really cool. He's got 2 face prints. He's not exclusive. He comes in one other set. We'll get into that later. He comes with this cool jackhammer piece as his accessory, which he does actually use in-game, which is pretty cool. I like how they include accessories for these figures that they use in-game. And I like how he actually carried over some physics from the LEGO Movie video game into LEGO Dimensions. Like in LEGO Dimensions, the LEGO Movie characters follow like a stop-motion kind of animation, whereas some characters from like Lord of the Rings or LEGO Batman, they're not stop-motion, they're animated. Like these, their arms are fixed in like that one position, how it looks like their elbow is at a slight bent, and with the other characters that are not related to the LEGO Movie, they completely move and stretch out straight, and it's really weird, but I like how they have the different kind of physics between the 2. But moving on to the character, like I said, this is the same torso and leg prints we got in the first LEGO Movie, where he's got the blue arms and then the orange vest and legs with the reflective silver print and as you can see, it's flashing in the camera flash, which is pretty cool. He's got that hairpiece that came for Emmet with little cowlicks in the back, and he's got that chipper expression on his face, as well as a more goofy kind of angry expression on the other face, which looks a little weird. I don't know why the camera is so dark. I don't know why it won't brighten up. There we go. It's a little brighter. This set, like I said, this guy is not exclusive. He comes in 2 sets. The Emmet, oh my gosh, I'm starting over on my words. The Emmet Fun Pack and the Emmet Constructo Mech from 2014. And I was amazed and surprised when I found out that he came in the Constructo Mech set. That's a big set from the Lego Movie, and the fact that I have the figure from that set in a different one is, I don't know, it just blows my mind. But he goes for around $3. Another thing to point out is that all the minifigures in LEGO Dimensions come with this little toy tag, and so there's so each toy tag for the figures has a really unique print for each figure. On this one you can see it's got Emmet's reflective vest print in and his name tag, and then he's got 2 studs for him to stand on like that. And what this does is you read it into the game by sticking it on the toy pad, and it scans your figure and he shows up in game. So I just needed to... Now moving on to the build of the excavator. It's a pretty interesting looking build. It has working hinges on the excavator arm. There's 1, 2, and 3 right here and here and here, so you can actually reach down and scoop. This is also on a toy tag. So this is a different kind of toy tags. These are the reprogrammable ones. So these ones don't have printing on the sides, and they have 4 studs in the middle. And what you can do is you reprogram them to hold the settings of your vehicle. Let's say you customize the colors, or you change the upgrade, or you change the build, then they have you rescan the toy tag. So this probably has a different vehicle on it for some reason. I mean, it might not, but I got them mixed up one time and I had to reprogram them all. But it wasn't too big of a deal. This build here, like I said, it's a pretty cool looking micro build. It's like a little poly bag kind of build. Like if you didn't have this in LEGO Dimensions, it was just this could definitely fit in a poly bag for sure. And it's got 4 wheels on the bottom. They're all closely put together, so it doesn't drive straight very well. But it does pass the roll test if I can get it to roll straight. It does go at like a slight curve because of those 4 wheels not spread out far enough. But I like it's a little neat compact design. There are more little hinge clips down here and up here. I mean, there's not too much to show about it. I'm not a big I don't study construction vehicles, so I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to this. Alright, so I'm making this before I reviewed the 2 other builds because I didn't want to have to rebuild this again into the excavator. But as we can see here, I got LEGO Dimensions loaded up, and it says there are no characters detected on the toy pad because there are none. So what you do with Emmet is you can put him on the toy pad, any spot works, and he shows up in game. And a nice fun fact is that Emmet is voiced by Chris Pratt in LEGO Dimensions. All the characters are voiced by their original voice actors from the movies. Like the Back to the Future characters, they actually got the original actors to come back. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot their names. But let's put this on and see what kind of vehicle I have in here that pops up. It is not the excavator, that is for sure. That is the... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is the mech in game. So in order to access the instructions, you want to hold what is going on with the mech? I completely forgot how to, it's been a long time. But you want to open up the character wheel and go to instructions, and then give it a second to load. And this is what it looks like. Wow, I have it maxed out. I did not know that. That is insane. So you have the instructions here, and then you have the different stuff. So let's change it to the excavator. So in order to do that, you just activate the instructions and you just spam through to the end, because I already have it built. So I'm just changing it to the excavator. And now I gotta fix the colors. I don't know what this... Oh, chrome armor. Oh, okay. So I have the chrome armor on. And then I need to take off the customization. So this is what the customization stuff looks like. You can change all things like the tire color, the exhaust color. You got skin, so here's the first skin. Ooh, that's pretty cool. It's like a black, purple, and blue. See, skin 2. Oh, it's like Unikitty. Also, the first one. Oh, yeah, so this is like a wild style version of the excavator. Then you got like Unikitty's version of the excavator. What's the last one? Batman? That is not Batman. I don't even know what that is. Like a clown? I don't know. But yeah, so you have all this cool stuff. What kind of bolts do I want? I'll stick with that. Oh, oh, oh! I'm resetting it. Okay. All right. Well, in order to do that, in order to program it, you're gonna stick it on the middle, and that completely reset all of the customization. So now you guys can see what it looked like from the beginning. Never mind, it did not reset it. The bolt color is still the same. All right. Well, it's gonna save the upgrades just real quick. That's how you rewrite it. And I'm gonna put the camera down so that way you guys can see the TV. I know this is like a very old school kind of way to record the TV, but I don't have a way to screen record my Nintendo Switch. Or no, not my Switch. This is my PS3. If I had this on PS4, then I'd be able to screen record it for you. But here's the thing. So it can shoot. I mean, all the vehicles can shoot, but this is what it looks like driving around. So it does pass the roll test in game as well. Since I have the other ones unlocked, let's show what those look like in game. Now that I've successfully shown you guys what the excavator looks like in game, whoa, gosh! I was trying to close out the game because I already reviewed those and it just blew up in my face. But yeah, now I'm going to take it apart and rebuild it into the Destroy Dozer so we can take a look at that. And here is the Destroy Dozer. This is a really cool rebuild of what we had before, which was an excavator. Emmet's excavator. This is technically a bulldozer, but it has a cool name. It has the Destroy Dozer. So let's pop up the toy tag that sits right there underneath the wheels. It has some cool play features. It does pass the roll test. It rolls very smoothly. It does have the same problem without being able to go straight, but I just realized you can actually get some cool donuts in with those wheels arranged like that. It has this really cool bucket scoop in the back, which has two hinges, one here and one here, so you can move the scoop up and down, then you move the arm up and down. I've just got to be careful with one of the hinges is a little loose, like I mentioned before, but yeah, it works very well actually. And then you have this spot in the front. I actually don't know what it's called, but this is the thing that the bulldozers doze with, is what they use to push their things. And that's pretty much it. You got the bar up on top, and yeah, that's it for the Destroy Dozer. And you guys will probably see what it looks like in game in a second. Here we have the Destroy Dozer in game. It's loading. Hold on. All right, the Destroy Dozer. So this is what the dozer looks like in game. I'm just driving it around. Does pass the roll test here indeed. And now that that's done, we can rebuild the Destroy Dozer into the Destructo Mech, which is the final build of this. Oh, one thing I'd like to mention is that I absolutely love how the LEGO Dimension sets use every single piece for each build. If you notice, there are no extra pieces lying around, like the Creator's 3-in-1 sets. If you build something, one of the other builds, there will always be a bunch of extra pieces, but this does not have any extra pieces. It uses them all. One thing I like to point out is when you take apart the wheels, you can see that the studs down there are 4 different studs, but they're different colors. You have the 2 clear studs that were used for the headlights on the excavator, and then you have the orange stud over there that was used for the light. You can probably see right there, and then a light gray stud. So yeah, they reuse the different pieces in unique ways, and I really love that. But now we can go move on to the Destructo Mech. Alright, and here we have the final 3-in-1 build of the set. This is the Destructo Mech, right? Yeah, the Destructo Mech. This is the mech, or this is supposed to be a representation of the mech that Emmet built at the end of the LEGO movie during the final battle, and it does a good job of replicating that. We don't have the wrecking balls on the sides, unfortunately, but it does good with the pieces it has. It's kind of like a transformer, how it can go from a bulldozer to the robot, which is really cool. So there are movable legs down here, and they can rotate side to side and move back and forth. The wheels do spin, and it's sat up on the toy tag with this pole sticking up the middle. A lot of the LEGO Dimensions mechs have these poles to hold up the mechs on the toy tag, and yes, it does stand up by itself. It has 2 arms, each one is different. This one has the bucket scoop on the side. It can move back and forth, up and down. It's got a lot of posability in the arms, with the only couple pieces it has. This one has a clip on the end. They don't move forward and back, but they do move back and forth. Actually, yeah, this one doesn't move forward and back, but it can move side to side like that. I wonder if you could roll it. Like if you set it down on the wheels and then maybe get the things to roll. I'm not sure, like a transformer. Hey, you can! Kind of. You gotta set up the right way. But hey, I got it. That's pretty cool. One thing that would have been nice is if there was like studs on the side so you could have Emmet stand up. But you can actually have him kind of sit there. I wonder... Look how his hands line up with that. I wonder if there's something you could slide in there to clip him on. I'm not sure. Oh, wait. What if you put him with his... Sorry, I'm experimenting right now. What if you stick him on with his jackhammer here? Nope, he doesn't want to stay. Okay, well, he doesn't even ride it that way in the game. In the game, he's kind of like sitting on the front. Hey, you can put him on like that. Hey, that works. But yeah, this is a pretty cool... rebuild of the mech, and like I said before, it uses every single piece, so there are no leftover pieces, so that way you don't have to worry about where your pieces went when you want to rebuild it back to the excavator. And here we have the Destructo mech, as you guys saw in the beginning. You can hop in right around. Now, if you may notice that it does not look like the actual build of the mech. It has a lot of extra pieces in game. A lot of these LEGO Dimensions builds do that, where they make it look a little bit better in-game than it is in person, but oh gosh, it's spazzing out with the shooting ability. Can I fight something? Is there something to fight? No, there's gotta be rocks somewhere, yeah. Okay, never mind, I ran him over. Well, there's that. Those are all three mechs and the character in-game. Oh yeah, the character, I forgot to show the character. Like I said, he does have the excavator. Or not the, the drill. Man, I'm messing everything up. But yeah, he's got the same physics as he does in the LEGO Movie video game. The box has a very unique design. The LEGO Dimension Fun Pack boxes all look like this. So on the top you have the age range and the piece count, and that says Fun Pack and the set number. And then there's this green band. The Fun Packs are green. They have like a green color to them. There on the front you see Emmet and his excavator. On the side there's a picture of Emmet. There's a really cool picture of Emmet up there. And on the back, you have the 3 different rebuilds and what they look like in-game. So that is pretty cool. I guess I didn't have to show them all to you in-game, but, I mean, you have them here anyways. And you open it from the side right here, for those of you wondering. They use a little tab. I cut the tab off. It's in there somewhere. No, it's not in there somewhere. Oh, I must have thrown it away. Well... But yeah, there's the box. And here's the startup booklet we saw at the beginning. On the front you have a picture of Emmet. On the back you have the Wind Civilian. And for ads, we have an ad for the LEGO Dimensions Team Packs, which are orange colored. And we have 3 of them there. There's the Jurassic World, the Scooby-Doo, and the Ninjago one. Then you have the level packs. The level packs are yellow themed. There's Back to the Future, The Simpsons, Portal 2, and Doctor Who. The only level pack I have is Mission Impossible, and the only team pack I have is Gremlins. And then here we have all the fun packs for Wave 1. So there's Wonder Woman, Cyborg, which I do have, as well as Emmet and Benny. Or not Benny, Bad Cop. But then there's also Bart Simpson, Benny, Jay, Samurai X, or Nia. Zane, I do have Zane. Then there's Gollum, Legolas, Gimli, The Wicked Witch of the West, what's his name? Laval, Kragger, Krusty the Clown, Unikitty, and Eris. So I have Eris, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Emmet, Bad Cop, and Zane. So I do have to review all of those. I already reviewed Emmet and Benny. Cyborg. Ugh. And then here are the startup instructions on how to get you started in game. That's actually every single page of the instructions. We just looked at the whole instruction booklet. Okay, cool. Oh, and they're small size, by the way. Forgot to mention that. So, for LEGO set, this is a pretty cool set. I like how you are able to have 3 different builds, and they don't have any extra pieces left over. That's really awesome. One thing I don't like is how that you have to have the instructions in-game. That's one takeaway for me. Or, I mean, you do have to have the instructions in-game. You don't have physical instructions. You have to look them up online or something like that. So that's one thing I don't like. But another cool thing is the price. Some of you might be like $15, and it seems like a lot for this little set. But think about what you're getting in-game. You're getting a whole new character. You're getting access to the LEGO Movie World. Technically, if you do have LEGO Dimensions, you would already have access to the LEGO Movie World because it does come with a wild style. But you do get the cool vehicles, and keep in mind that the vehicles have specific features that they use in-game for the free play. Same thing with Emmet. He also has his own specific things. I don't think anybody else has a jackhammer in-game, and you might need that for breaking some stuff. So yeah, pretty cool set. I guess I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this set, and let me know what LEGO Dimensions set I should review next, and if there are any other you think I should get from what I showed in the instructions. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, I'm not putting this in my display because I don't have a display for LEGO Dimensions. I store them all in a box. Actually, you know, I could show you. So I have this Christmas ornament bucket that I use to keep my LEGO Dimension stuff in there. So as you can see, this is where I keep the random characters, the donut vehicles. That's the Batman movie characters, the Batman, Cyborg, and I can fit Emmet in here if he fits. Yep, there we go. And I have a spot for each character in their vehicle. And if I ever run out of space, then I guess I could just get another one. Found this in Walmart during Christmas time. It was on sale after Christmas time, and that's when I got it. This is also where I keep the extra portals for like the LEGO Batman movie. I just had to disassemble it by taking off the back computer, sticking it in there. But this is where I store my LEGO Dimensions, ready for me to use whenever I need to play the game. So I just pull it out and put in and open up the box. And yeah, now I'm gonna end the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.